Let's unmask today the real financial monsters out there and in your life, banks and insurances. Stick around to find out how those financial vampires are sucking out your hard-earned money, and find out today how you can fight back. Today we're pulling back the mask on those financial institutions, and let me show you how they operate behind the scenes to take your money. And more importantly, I can show you what you can do to protect yourself from those vampires. Those institutions that make you feel like you're safe, and they're super friendly at the same time with their cozy branches and polished customer service. But who does that really benefit what they're doing? They're a business model to get maximum profit for themselves. Here alone, we have a big, huge conflict of interest because the profit is for themselves. So let's go on a list to show you behind the scene en masse. They love to offer you free things to lure you in, and then they have you. You know the ones. Free checking accounts, free saving accounts, no fee ATMs. But have you ever wondered how they make money if they're giving everything away for free? Spoiler alert, it's not for free at all. One way they do it is by taking your deposit and lending it out with much higher interest rates. You might get a 0.0% interest on your savings, while the bank turns around and loans the same money to someone else with 10% or higher interest, and then they keep the profit. Overdrawn fees. A nightmare for your wallet. Now let's talk about one of the most scariest bank tricks of all. Overdraft fees. You could call it a haunted house you're stepping into. One minute you think you're safe, and the other, boom, you've been leaved with a massive fee of unexpected cost just for accidentally spending more than that's on your account. And of course, who hasn't here and there spent a little bit more than they had on their account? But the banks are counting on that. Next are fees, hidden fees, the ghosts in the financial world. The spooky trick of banks are hiding fees in the fine print. When you're opening a account or signing up for any kind of services, they're lucky to shake your hands, right? But what they don't tell you are the exceptions and rules that you can find in the fine print, and how quickly those fees add up. Credit cards, a double-edged sword. Credit cards are another tool that banks use to get to your money. Buy now, pay later, and even earn rewards while you do that. I don't say that you can't take advantage of credit card deals. They're very good sometimes. But the reality is they're designed to keep you in debt. The moment you miss a payment or only make the minimum payment, the interest kicks in. And this interest is a high percentage. The monster behind the mask. Insurance company. Now let's turn our attention to another, let's say, Halloween monster that is there all year long, not just for Halloween. Insurance company. Insurances should give you peace of mind. You pay a little bit here each month, and in exchange, they're there when something goes wrong. That's the idea. But let's look at what's really going on here. Premiums, the never-ending payment. Let's talk about the premiums for a second. These are the regular payments you make to make sure your insurance is covering when something's happening. Doesn't matter if it's car insurance, life insurance that you're paying for monthly, quarterly, or once a year. They're banking on the fact that most people will pay the premium without even ever claiming a file or to ever file a claim. And when you do need to file a claim, that's when everything starts. Denying the claims. A real horror show. One of the most common tricks insurance companies pull in is to deny claims. You've been paying your premium good and faithfully, but when it's time to actually use your insurance, the company is finding reasons to deny your claim. Maybe they tell you didn't sign up the paperwork correctly, or your event is not covered in your policy, which I had twice in the past. If you had that experience too, align with me here. Support my channel, click subscribe. High deductible, another scary tactic. A deductible is the amount that you have to pay out of your pocket before your insurance kicks in. Let's say you have a car insurance with a $1,000 deductible. If you get into an accident where the repair would cost $1,500, you're off to pay the first $1,000, and the insurance just covers $500. By setting high deductibles, insurance makes sure you're paying the most. The fine print also here. Trick or treat. Like banks, insurance companies also love cover details in the fine print. Advertiser, low premium are all there to make sure you sign up. Later you realize that hardly anything is covered, or they might include inclusions that make it nearly impossible to file the claim. For example, a health insurance might cover hospital stays, but only if the hospital is in network with them. Or a car insurance policy might cover accidents, but not if the other driver is injured. You might be wondering, how do they get away with this? The answer is simple. Insurance companies became a large and powerful business. So large and powerful that they can afford to take advantage of their customers with very little consequence. They have entire teams with lawyers and marketers. Their sole job is to keep their profit high. So now let's go to something that hopefully gives you peace of mind. How to avoid these financial monsters. Now that we pulled back those masks, let's talk about what you can do to protect yourself, your family, your money. First, don't underestimate that education is the first step. The more you know how insurance and banks are operating, the better equipped you'll be to avoid their trap. Read the fine print, ask questions, and don't just take the first option. Really good idea is not to sign up on the same day. Take the papers home. Look for every printed word. Make sure you understand everything for sure before you sign any. Second, never miss a payday. One of the best ways to not fall in the trap of high interest fees of the credit card debts is to put a big reminder to pay everything on time. Do it on your phone, do it on an extra app, whatever helps you to make sure you're never missing pay. Third, use credit wisely. If you're using credit cards, be smart about it. Only pay for something you can afford and you're going to be able to pay back next month. Avoid carrying a balance. This way you're avoiding interest charge. And keep more of your hard-earned money. Fourth, choose the right insurance. And now that might sound simple. Really make sure the insurance you're choosing is covering what you wanted. Don't be swiped by flashy advertisements or low premiums. Look what's actually covered in the policy and rather it fits you or not. And also here, please compare. Don't take the first insurance group just because the person was so nice. Would you pay him a couple $100 or more each month just because he was friendly that time? Of course they're friendly, they want your money. Make sure you get what you wanted. Avoid overdraft. One of the easiest ways to lose money to banks are overdraft fees. But the good news is that you can help you out there. Keep a small puffer for that. Keep an extra 50 or 100 or whatever you feel secure like as an emergency, just in case. That way, if you accidentally overspend by a few dollars, you won't be hit by a big heavy fee. If your life standards are higher, have more aside to just avoid trapping in it. Also, don't fall into credit card debt. Credit cards can be useful tools, but they can also turn into financial traps if you're not careful. If you're smart, you never carry a balance. Always pay off your credit card bills each month and be aware of reward programs. While earning points or cashback might sound great, yes, if you are using it the good way and it has good benefits sometimes, credit card companies use those rewards still to encourage you to spend more than you have. Stick to using your card for necessary expenses and calculate them good. Don't make sure they're not tempting you to spend more than you should. Reevaluate your bank. If your bank is charging too high fees or not giving you enough in return, it might be time to switch. There are plenty of banks that offer low fees or even free accounts. Do your research and find a bank that aligns with your financial goals rather than one that just wants to make money with your money. Online banks often have lower fees or better fee policies than other banks because they don't have large overhead costs. Many also offer higher interest rates on saving accounts, which can help you grow your financial wealth faster. Also, be a smart shopper for finance products. Just like you shop around for the best deals for tech, clothes, whatever you're normally shopping for, you should also look and shop around for the best financial product. Rather you're looking for a new credit card loan or insurance policy, take the time to compare offers from different companies. Look at interest rates, fees, and covered options. And remember, banks and insurances are competing for making business with you. So don't settle for the first offer you get. It might not be the best. Use comparison websites, read reviews, and make sure you're getting the best deal possible for you. Keep an eye on your account. It's so easy to get busy with life and forget to check your bank accounts regularly. But this can cost you high. Many companies like that rely on the fact that a lot of people are forgetting to pay. By the time you're noticing a hidden fee, for example, or a strange charge, it might be too late to distribute it. Last but not least, empower yourself with financial knowledge. One of the most powerful things you can do is to educate yourself about it. So welcome on my channel again. Subscribe if you haven't already. The more you know, the harder harder it is for banks and insurance companies to take advantage of you. Read books, watch videos like this, and attend seminars. Ask questions. Knowledge is power. They don't say it just for no reason. Knowledge is power. You can make smart decisions that benefit you, not just the big corporation. The key is to be proactive. Don't wait till you're deep in debt or dealing with denied insurance claims to take action. Start today by track and taking control of your finances, and you're on your way to financial security and wealth. Remember that you have the power to protect yourself from those monsters. So this Halloween, instead of being tricked by banks and insurances, treat yourself for a better financial future. Stay informed, stay empowered, and keep moving forward of having the control of your finances. So like always, and no, I know, sometimes it's hard, but stay motivated, be productive. See you next time.